Yeah, no, I didn't really make a plan for this. I never make plans for these. But if it helps a little bit, hey. You know, is it bad? Yeah. It is clinically depressing. It is depressing with the diagnosis. Now I'll tell you what I do to try to get myself out of it without saying yes to the pills. Yeah, no. Oh, some days. Some days. So.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
First things first, I just got up and I know that damn well how I look. But you know what, we're gonna make this as authentic as possible. Now to the real first of all. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna drink. You're gonna drink water, you're gonna drink tea, you're gonna drink lemon water, you're gonna drink sun that's good for you. Second of all, if you're not hungry, don't eat. But if you haven't eaten for 2 days, trust me, eat. But here I go again with what's good for you. Start with veggies and fruits. They'll be easy on you. They'll be easy on your mind. They'll be easy in your body. They won't feel like you have a brick sitting in your stomach. Start with that and water and then move forward. Now, what I do is I try to get my ass out of bed. Now, for example, yesterday, no. Yesterday, that just wasn't happening. Today, it will. Right after this, do 10 crunches, do 10 squats, go for a walk. Sun. It really does help because it gets your body going and consequently your mind is kind of, how about we also start doing something other than just, sitting here all sad. Yeah, so that truly helps. Like every little bit helps because baby steps are still steps. Slow progress is still progress. And with times like this, with depression, you can't run. No matter how much you want to run out of it, ain't happening. But do go for a run if you feel like it. It didn't help me outrun my problems, but flashbacks. Gotta love them. Ow. The next thing we're gonna do, get outside. I preach this, I don't do this, but it truly makes a huge difference, and I know how fucking hard it is. I know what a hassle it is in your mind to just get out of your fucking room. Just go downstairs. Even the bathroom seems like such a chore sometimes. What I'm telling you is that it does make a huge difference. So when you're ready and when you feel like you can do it, you can't listen to the part that's telling you, oh no, let's go back to where we were. You gotta push yourself and you gotta go out. And then the part that was rooting for you to move on, that part is gonna be real happy and you're gonna be real proud. Because there's just something about forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do, kind of, but it's really good for you, and then doing it, and you just feel this special kind of pride. You did this all on your own because you were the one that forced yourself. Okay, this might feel a bit weird, but then again, I'm doing it, so maybe not. Literally talk. I know, it doesn't have to be to a camera, it doesn't have to be to anybody, it doesn't have to be to a phone. Talk to a wall. Talk when you read out loud. Talk when you journal in comprehensive sentences and words. It makes you feel a bit more alive. It makes you feel like it kind of starts those social functions in your body. I don't even know how to call them, but like when you're quiet all the time, you're not really in the mood to go out and socialize. But when you talk to a wall, when you talk to a phone or to camera or whatever, you feel this sense of, oh, I can do this and I can talk and I have something to talk about and this might be fun, and something inside you clicks and you're like, okay, maybe going out and sitting down for coffee wouldn't be that bad. Plus in these times, it helps you keep sane. We're locked inside, I'm not really leaving my room all that much, and all of a sudden I remember how, when I'm still depressed, but when it was really bad, I was in the same room every single day, completely alone, doing absolutely nothing. I went to school because I had to, and that is just such a blur that it all feels basically the same as this right now. So it's been kind of tough. This is a really tricky one because I want to say take a break because it really does help. Like, again, yesterday I did absolutely nothing. However, to have that self-restraint, that self-control of, yes, I'm taking a break, but I am not sitting there. I'm not staying there. That is what is hard, especially if you haven't been through this before and you're just you're stuck in a spiral. Take a break. Few hours a day max, and that's that. And then you gotta wake the hell up, get the hell out of bed, and do something. And like right now, what I did, started talking to y'all because what I did yesterday was bad. Why? Because I was bad. And then we're gonna work out, and then we're gonna drink. I mean, we already drank some, but then we're gonna eat. Then we're gonna, I don't know, edit this. Another thing is, if you stop doing what you love, then that's gonna make things automatically worse. For example, with me, if I don't sing for a couple of days, if I don't pick up the guitar for a couple of days, and then sometimes I wonder what the hell is going on, then I realize, oh, of course. So we're gonna do that today as well. It's okay to take a break, especially if what you love is somewhat of a job to you or sometimes feels like a chore. You don't want it to start feeling like a chore. Why? Because maybe you're like me and then you quit. And then it all goes to shit. That's another story. That's a fun story. Yeah, my point. Again, take baby steps and get back. And slowly, day by day, so do what. Okay, for example, let's take guitar. Because I know it. If I don't feel like playing, if I'm bad, maybe I won't pick it up, or maybe I'll pick it up and just do one scale, up and down the neck, and that's gonna be that. And that's something. Even though in comparison to maybe some other days, I did that and this and that solo, and like, fine. Fine, maybe some other days I play for 3 hours and some others I play for half. Today I played for 10 minutes and it is okay. And even if you don't play or do whatever you love, that's okay. Because it's okay to take a break and it's okay to literally recharge. If you're a painter, even if you just do one pink stroke on the canvas, baby steps are still steps. But remember, you always need to get back. You have to pick it up, you have to get to it, and just do it. Because at the end of the day, if that is truly something you love doing, then that is your home base. And it will forever be your home base. Let this, I guess, lean into something else. If you have somebody next to you, whether a really close friend, a really close sibling, a boyfriend, girlfriend, they can't be your home. They can't be your home base. Never. The only person who can be your home base is you. Even somebody who travels the world, they're their home. Because at the end of the day, if anything happens, if somebody leaves, if somebody moves, if somebody is on the other side of the world vacationing while you're bad, what are you gonna do? The only person who can be your home base is you. Because at the end of the day, you are the only soul and mind that's in your body and heart. Nobody knows you as well as you do. And I guess with physical inconveniences, if you break a knee, yeah, they can help you. Your body's gonna have to heal that knee. With depression, similar things, they can cut a hole through your head and try to fix it and then patch it back up. You need to fight this. As horrible as this sounds as I'm saying it out loud, and it'll be a bitch to edit, but we're holding up. But I just wanted to pop in and say that if anything's ever wrong, if you ever of course want to, my DMs, my comments, my wherever you can find me are always open. I am always there. I am happy to help. I'm happy to share my story, which one day I probably will, but and no matter how alone you feel, there's so many of us that you don't even know, and we don't know you, but I just wanted to let you know that we are there no matter what's going on in your head. And I know it's hard to understand right now. I know exactly how you feel. But once it gets a little bit better and you remember this, maybe you reach out. I love you. It's okay to lean on somebody out there, but this is in your head, and no other person can get into your head but yourself. So this is why you have to be your home base, because if something like this ever happens, or is happening, or did happen, you're the only one who can say, shit, I'm getting out of bed today, and I'm doing this and this and this and this, and I'm taking care of myself, and I'm taking little steps towards being better, towards trying to be better, and seeing what works for me. To kind of twist it on a lighter note, because this is the ironic part is that this is getting depressing. It's all about how you approach it. Now, the problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. which is true. You gotta twist it around to your benefit. Once you learn how to live with it, once you learn how to catch it before it gets bad, well, you might just get completely rid of it. It all starts with how the hell you approach this thing. Because staying in your bed for days on end at the time feels like the best thing to do. It feels like the only thing to do, but it's not. And that little corner piece of your mind that's doubt, you gotta listen to that. For this is going in completely reverse, but listen to doubt, because that doubt will get you out of bed, and then pride will come, and then like that wish to actually move your body will come. All of these little things will come and pile up, and inside of your mind they'll say, fuck this. No, we are not standing for this anymore. No. And all of a sudden, you'll be out of bed and everything might not be okay yet. Not at all. But you know what? One day it will be. And one day it'll be so much better that you won't even believe that it happened to you. And I know you might feel alone a lot, especially now. First of all, you got me. I don't give a shit if you're the only person watching. I don't care if you're one of those 10 people watching. Look, hi. Speaking of getting better, when it was really bad this year, don't ask me when I started doing this. I don't remember. But I remember just sort of saying to myself in my head, one day it's gonna get better. One day it's gonna get a little bit better, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and one day you'll be a lot better. You won't be okay, but you'll be a lot better. Also, everything bad passes. It's in the style of, let's just say there's sunshine after every storm. But yeah, all these, they were true, I wasn't shooting for the stars here. I was just shooting for, it's gonna get better. And then it got better and better and better, and then got bad again. And I kept saying that to myself. Yeah, it's gonna get better. You'll have setbacks, but it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better and better and better and better and better. And it did. And now it's worse, but it's not as bad as it could be. It's not as bad as it was. And it's gonna get better and better and better. And you're not asking of yourself to believe in some over-exaggerated lie like, it's gonna be fucking amazing tomorrow. Again, you can't run out of depression or anything similar. That's just not how this will ever work. But slowly and slowly, baby steps, it's gonna get better. And no matter how bad it feels, if it feels like rock bottom, okay, hey, if you're watching, we know how rock bottom feels. And it feels fucking rocky. It feels like everything's nudging you. It's dark. You can't see anything. You can't talk to anybody. You're all rock bottom. But there's sunshine after every storm. No matter how bad it is. Even if it's rock bottom. Hey, you've hit rock bottom. What more can you hit now? From now on, all that it's gonna be is better. And one day, it might be behind the clouds, but there will be that little sun and that little sunshine coming out, and then maybe years later or days later, you'll just see sunshine. No clouds, no rain. And sometimes the clouds come back, but hey, you can push through. You can do it. I am cupping your fucking head right now, yelling at you that you can do it. Why? Because I know you can do it. Because I know that it feels like you can't, but hell, you are strong enough. You are good enough. You are meaningful enough. And most of all, you are fucking loved. Oh, actually, this is most of all. You are enough in every single aspect, okay? And I love you, and somebody else loves you too. And you know what? You have to love yourself too. Why? Because I don't see any reason why not to. Because you're amazing. What do you mean? What? See? So you gotta suck it up right now. You gotta get out of your bed right fucking now, and it'll all get better. Okay? The bad days pass. See, this is what I forgot in the video. It's already long enough. But, the bad days will pass. They always do. They always have. And they always will. I promise you that. That is like a religion to me at this point. Because it's like, I feel horrible. And yeah, maybe I'll feel horrible tomorrow. But you know what? In 3 days, I'll be better. My point is, it gets better. You can do this. You're strong enough. Let's proceed. I love you. I guess to finish this off, if you're not hurting people, if you're not hurting yourself, do what you gotta do. If you want to put a pepper under your bed because you believe it helps every single night, you do what you gotta do, as long as it gets better. And again, I promise you that one day it will get better. It might take years, it might take hours, you don't know. But as long as you're taking baby steps, you're moving in the right direction. You're not sitting, you're not marinating in rock bottom. I don't know why, when I say rock bottom, all I imagine is like an emo goth bikini bottom. I kind of don't want to leave y'all, because this does feel like I'm sort of talking to somebody that has this kind of problem, and you know, you just don't want to leave them alone. But I'm gonna go. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, eh? If you don't know what to do now, go rewatch it and get your ass out of the bed. And I promise you, it gets better. No matter what, it gets better. Trust me. You just gotta suck it up, and you just gotta do it. Okay? Okay? Okay. Am I better now? Yeah. Does it have anything to do with the winter solstice and Jupiter and Saturn doing their thing? Probably. But let me tell you, it worked. See, I don't really have these scientific arguments to back up what I just said. However, I stumbled upon a couple of YouTube videos, and they were basically like how to get out of a rut, etc. And I was watching them, and I'm like, I basically said the same thing, but you make it way fancier and way more convincing. You know?
I think I'm gonna go. I have to move my ass. Sue me, but all the songs that were written to be hits, they're fucking bad. Especially nowadays. Excuse me? Again, whole other video.